Now in this video I'm going to introduce you to the latest addition to the shop, and that is going to be the powder coat setup. Now everything is sort of still in a state of construction. Now the oven, Brad, Missy and I built this a couple months ago, and it's 4 foot wide, 6 foot deep, 8 foot tall, and it's powered by propane by 170,000 BTU Mr. Heater forced air heater. Now it'll get to 475 degrees in about 6 minutes, but since I only need 400, it works out great. I mean, still need to get the side plating put on it. I've got toggle latches for the doors, and I've also got PID controller and all that for it. I've got the gas solenoid for the Mr. Heater. I just haven't had a chance yet to do all that. I tested it out on a little Master Heater there with the gas solenoid, and it works out great. Now the gun I bought, I looked at a couple different ones, then I got to watching Royal Coat's YouTube page and I ended up going with his RC-1. The videos he did of it had really good results, and I just did a Junior Sprint frame in Illusion Purple for my first big project. And I've been doing all my own, like, small parts. This was a prismatic neon green, and I cleared it, and I've been doing my own sail panels for the race cars. This is a Columbia Coatings Super Matte Black, and it turned out great. I couldn't be happier with this. What I've got to do now is I need to spray this cage cart with the base coat of Illusion, I think it's Illusion Blueberry by Prismatic. I'm gonna get you guys set up on the stand, and we're gonna get this thing in powder. I really can't be any happier with how this turned out. So the frame is Prismatic Powders Illusion Blueberry with the Clear Vision top coat. The Nerf bars are Prismatic Powders Frost White. And then a lot of the accessories are the Prismatic Powder Neon Green, and then I put a coat of Clear Vision over the top of that. This thing turned out amazing, and this was all done with the RC-1 from Royal Coats. I think now the base coat, I put the base coat on at, I think, 45 kV, and I think my air pressure was right around 35. And the base coat went on flawless. Put it in the oven, let it gel out. I kind of felt that out, kept washing it. Once it gelled out smooth, I let it go an additional 2 minutes. That's what the TDS sheet recommended. And then when I applied the clear, I dropped my settings to, yeah, it's still on there actually. So we were right at 20 kV. And I was just a little over, 20 psi, 22 psi on the air pressure. Gonna have to feel it out per application, and I am in no way claiming to be a pro or anything at this, because this here is actually, I've done a bunch of small parts around here of my own. This is the second large job I've done. I did another chassis. I'll post pictures of the Junior Sprint that was the Purple Illusion. I didn't get no video of that one. But no, for my second large project ever, and having no prior powder coat experience, I mean, this thing really did turn out just looking great. So yeah, I couldn't be happier with the RC-1 from Royal Coats. I was doing some clear a little earlier. I gotta get this cleaned up. But the gun, I bought the fan tip attachment, and then I also bought his hopper. Now this is the reason I really wanted to get into powder coat, for my race car lifts and for my body parts. Now here is one of my sail panels. And this was shot with Columbia Coatings Super Matte Black with the RC-1. I mean, this thing just looks, it looks great. So I think what we're gonna do now is I need to powder this seat. I need to get the gun cleaned, get this area cleaned up, get the hanging bar off there. We'll get the oven fired up. This thing's working amazing. It's still a work in progress, still trying to figure out the heating. It doesn't seem to have any hot spots. I had one in there, so I had to put that deflector in there, and now I can see it's all going up there, so I'm kind of thinking now to put a deflector here coming up the wall this way to try to direct this. But I have just an oven thermometer here, and I got a digital one on the door. and they always balance out to each other. So let me get the gun cleaned up. We'll do a color change, and we will put some powder on this seat, and we'll get her in the oven. Stuff is 400 degrees now, so we got 9 minutes left. So it's 400 for 10 minutes once the part reaches 400. So we're right there. Guys, with the clears are all done, baked. All the parts look really good. So yeah, once again, I don't think I could be happier with how this job turned out. So I've really put the RC-1 through its paces the last few days. I mean, we've done satin black, or the super matte black by Columbia Coatings, then color change, then we did the base color for the illusion purple, then we color changed and we did clear for the illusion purple, and we've done the base coat for the illusion blueberry. We did the clear coat, the clear vision, then we did the frost white, and I've done neon green and clear vision again. So it has been a productive couple days for the RC-1, and it has performed flawlessly. So yeah, I have this one. I forgot to do this one last part, so I'm gonna do it in the house oven. I've got this this throttle pedal to throw in the oven over there, and then I'm calling it a day. So yeah, I'm gonna put a link to the RC-1 down in my description. And I would also like to note, I'm not being paid for this in any sort of way. I looked around on YouTube, watched a million videos for the Eastwood, for the Harbor Freight, the modifications for both. Then I ran across his page for Royal Coat, started watching some of his videos, seen he was offering the RC-1, and for $400 I decided to give it a shot, and then ended up buying the fan tip, which I think was another $39, and I bought the hopper kit for another $89. So I'm happy with the unit. I've had no problems with it. I had one problem, and it was bleeding some air in the control box. I called him up, and he shipped me out a solenoid for the unit. I had it in a couple days, but it wasn't nothing that was stopping me from using it. It was just bleeding a little air. And I took it apart the other morning. I put the new solenoid in. It took maybe 20 minutes, and yeah, it's been right back on it. So customer service, great. I don't have anything better I can say there for him. I mean, seems like a really nice guy, and sells a really good product for a guy like me who's just getting into this. And yeah, what more can I say? RC-1, new guy for the win. The oven, it's a work in progress. The booth is a work in progress. It's all gonna get finalized here. I just want to I didn't want to throw too much resources at this right now until I knew where I was going with it. But I've definitely got some stuff lined up here in the next few weeks, and we'll just keep seeing how the RC-1 works. But right now, everything on this rack is 2 stages. These, I ended up coming back, like you seen in the video, I put another, these are actually 3 layers. There's a second coat of green, and then a third coat on the clear. The chassis, it was all done 1 base coat, 1 clear coat. So yeah, I mean, it's got an amazing finish. So I cannot ask for a better result for a system in this price range. You really can't. So if anyone's looking to get into this or dipping your feet into it, I would highly recommend the RC-1 from Royal Coats. If you haven't yet, please like and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell icon down in the corner so you know when I upload new content. And as usual, thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you in the next video.